Hey everybody, it's Ceddy the Wind Sage, and welcome back to Let's Play Demon Roots. In the last episode, we got our adventure started. We explored a festival for a little bit, and then got introduced into the whole, we also got introduced to the whole, demon and human conflict, and now, things are definitely different from how they started. We're not on the human side here, we're on the demon side, regaining the, invading the human realm to gain some land back for ourselves, because we're in a dying realm. And now with our, now with our protagonist here, Death Polka, well, we do what she said last episode. We go the path of evil. So let's get going. Alright, let's get going. As we're doing this whole, opening sequence, I think now is about as good a time as any to, oh, there's the experience. I guess we just weren't getting it as the kids. Anyway, as we're going about this and, fighting, opponents, I think, now's a good time to just talk about certain things. Before anything else, I can get to, the more, personal stuff as we, go on, but I think I want to talk about, how much I've liked the opening of this game so far. It's been a very, pleasant, comfortable experience, just, and thinking about it, I kind of like how, they use, the children as, the, sort of way to see the world at first, and so now that, we're in this deep, we see how it all looks from the human perspective, and, but, they also kind of use the innocence of the kids to kind of show, some of the more fucked up things, and to show that, there's still good in this world going on. There's people who don't really approve of the slavery and such, and, there's people who would probably fight back against it, and you see that kind of through, the youth of the kids who are kind of oh, we'll get, if we tried hard enough, we can make a difference, and the villagers, it does a good job of painting the world as, I wonder why it's giving us so many, progress reports. But yeah, it's been a very, interesting, start so far. And then we go from, the jovial, bright setting to, what was basically sepia-toned, the entire time. And I very much like seeing how, Pakala was, or Polka. I gotta get used to that. I saw her name was, Death Pakala, the first time I saw her. I thought that's what her name was, and it's kind of, stuck. But, kind of, seeing how serious she was, I kind of heard, a little bit from my friend. I got the impression that she would, start more as this, theatric sort of, generally evil person, and then kind of, grow out of it, because that's, a trope, That's, a story trope, a character kind of, grows and matures throughout the adventure, but to hear that she was basically like this the whole time... What is that armor for? Evasion minus 10, is it for one of these guys? They can't even equip it. What's this for? I guess maybe for someone else later down the road. I mean, is it even better than... Would it even have been better than what our stuff is? Hard to tell. I mean, let me just go back to Polka real quick. I mean, know it's all we can wear, so. But but the idea that she is super serious this whole time, and she's more seemingly like either letting loose or like putting on a sort of facade, like kind of shows a fair bit. Anyway, want to mess this guy up? Might as well grind while the fights are easy. But yeah, I'm enjoying this game so far. Like it really pulled me in with this beginning. Man, you know, it's charming. Like I like what's going on with it. Is there anyone in here now? Oh, we need a password. Can we read it? Ooh, we can grab the bronze plate. We can grab bronze helmet. Nice, nice. I guess it makes sense that, like, you know, it was saying, like, the kids couldn't really even lift it, but no, Polka ain't a kid. But I do like seeing how, like, you know, it's a common trope for, like, a character to, like, start kind of more mischievous and then, like, maybe mature with time, but the idea that, no, she is serious, this seems to be, if not a front, then sort of letting loose. I mean, it makes sense. I like it. Anyway, let's get going. I just kind of wanted to ramble. I really did like the opening of this. I kind of wanted to say some of this stuff at the end of last episode, but it was dragging on. I didn't want an hour-long part one. So I'm saying it kind of here now. It's a little bit slapdash. This is a day later. But hey. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, let's get moving. Oh, the doll's still here. And then what's this? I wonder if you didn't interact with some of the stuff as the kids, it'd still be here. I doubt it. It feels like they really did want you to like buy those items. Anyway, let's just keep moving. Oh crap! I think I got back attacked. Oh, either that's not a thing in this game, or I didn't have to get back attacked. But yeah, this opening's pretty, like, solid. Gilhound gives no fucks about your wooden spear, though. Makes sense. It still says that? Oh, the kids. That's rather noble of Polka, you know, this invasion is definitely about, like, people who are not the kids. Like, there's no reason to get kids involved or to, like, be needlessly violent. We clearly see from her moments alone, Polka's not, like, that type of person. Which is good. I like these up-to-dates about, like, the war. It really shows how things are going. Oh, did Gohan notice something? You can kind of tell what dogs are saying, or you kind of, like, want to put thoughts to it. But hey, it's motivating. We got things we need to do, so we just gotta, like, get on through. I do like how they're also, like, there's no illusion as to why we're doing this. This is just because, like, at least as far as we know right now, this is, you know, like, what other choice do they have? We even kind of saw it in the beginning, that Beast, like, you know, probably not an option. I really didn't really like that dialogue with the pink-haired girl where it's like, oh, you know, why, you know, they'll never be able to apologize. And it's like, oh, people probably wouldn't accept it anyway. or more like, at least from the kids' perspective, demons aren't like kind like that. But I mean, yeah, it shows that, you know, this feels like a very real fight, and you know, there's not really like good or bad to it. You kind of see both sides of it. You know, some people are just trying to live. Some people just didn't. Like, we're far past an era where people even believe demons exist. So I like this. You know, you kind of like feel it a bit. This whole conflict. Anyway, let's restore the party. I notice we can't go into that building because the thing's in the way, but I'm sure it's nothing. Anyway, let's get going. Maybe they're quick to adapt. Either way. You know what, let's try it. What do you do anything? Oh yeah, you do. The fire flaming projectile from the hands or mouth of a demon deals fire damage to a single enemy. Might as well. I mean, that's still a lot of damage. Oh, and it's like it'll double aim into a single enemy. Oh, Gilhound, no! Gilhound! Oh, shit. Okay, good. He's still alive at least. And insignia of determination. Was that the thing he had? Was that the thing he had on him? I mean, equipment's still equipment. There's the amulet. More defense and magical defense, and this is more time. I mean, we don't really need a defense. We've been doing fine on that front. I'll let that be the famous last words it wants to be. More physical defense. Sure. Let's equip something on Rata Demon. Assuming he can. Oh, he can't. Okay. I mean, I mean, this guy screamed temporary party member, but if he wasn't before. All right, let's get going. I do like seeing the party like go behind you. You know, it's a bit of a lost art with the modern age because it's a bit of a screen clutter at times for sure. All right, let's go. So, what else to talk about? You can tell I haven't done this in years. Like, I've always wanted to get back on and off about it. Like, I tried doing the live streams for a while, but I mean, yeah, definitely part of the reason that I haven't done this in a while is, you know, I had reasons, like, in the more immediate, but after a while, you know, I felt I lost touch, and, you know, I know sometimes you can say that, like, just putting out content would have been better even if I was rusty, but I didn't quite feel it at the time. I felt like, you know, it's one of those, like, guilt things where the longer you put something off, the more you want it to be, like, worth the wait, and, you know, sometimes you just kind of got to accept that, like, yeah, no, it is, you know, sometimes you just do got to do it. And, I mean, I'm just going to say this, even though it's probably not immediately obvious. Sorry if I'm a little more, sorry if I seem a little more down. Also, imagine 30,000 being all you can muster. It really shows how much of the population of demons there was. You know, 30,000 is perhaps not a lot of people when you think about whole civilizations and, like all you can muster. How many demons were there before just, you know, yeah. Yeah, but sorry if I seem a little more down than usual lately. Time has definitely taken away a little bit of my optimism, and I think that's the same for everyone, especially since, like, I mean, I was already stopped before COVID, but COVID, like, destroyed me in some ways. It was a very troubling time in my life. But, yeah, I have always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to come back. I've had, like, family that kind of is encouraging me to get back into it, and it's been hard sometimes, I'll admit. Like, you know, I'm a little worried about how this, like, ooh, Nagi with the new ability. I always have been worried about how, like, this series will go. This is the series that I plan to just kind of, like, you know, express a lot of myself into, and this, like, the me that's definitely different from the guy 6 years ago. And, I'm sorry if that makes it a bit of a downer. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just worried for nothing. That's very possible. Oh, we're just bursting straight through. If there was an indication that, like, hey buddy, this could be a boss fight, this is it. But yeah, I really hope that this project does end up being enjoyable, assuming I do actually post it. Again, I'm not fully sure if I'm gonna post this for the public to see, but I really do hope, if it is the case that you guys all see this, that it's been worth the wait. I really, like, you know, appreciate you guys, especially since I was actually gaining support for a fair bit of time. Even after, I kept gaining subscribers for, like, a while. Like, for a channel that was frankly dead at the time, it's something to, like, take in, and I'm grateful for it. You know, I will appreciate you guys for it, and for, you know, even if it's just a little bit of entertainment on the day, I appreciate that, and I do hope that you guys, if you see this, enjoy it. At the end of the day, the goal is to make entertaining content, after all. You know, I want to express myself I want to express myself in the entertainment. I feel I have a kind of a knack or a skill for, you know, if nothing else, just yapping on and on, so, yeah. Anyway, I think that's enough, like, sentiment, little personal diary stuff for a while. Let's just keep going. Oh, wow, they're just firing at us. Oh, Jesus, she just went for it! Also, that phrase, follow me if you only fear death, that's like metal. Oh no, Band Demon, he's gone next, isn't he? Might as well equip the other insignia. Oh, good, he did get into the castle, alright. Oh, we already had one ourselves. Makes sense, I suppose. Alright, Demon, don't worry, we'll do this for you. Honestly, I do, like, praise the hell out of the man who's like, because sometimes something there is to say that is like there is something almost more fearless about someone who's willing to you know, do something despite being scared about it. Oh, he really is just one eye. Oh shit, yeah, he's in the party. What level are you, buddy? Oh, only level 11. You know what? I just expected him to be like so much stronger. I will say I do kind of like that he's like, oh, we can just more insignias have determined it. Just imagine taking it. That'd be hilarious. You know, the fact that you can almost like, yeah, I kind of want to take it. But I do like kind of like we're not too far off from like the power level of like, you know, even the remnants. It kind of, I mean, if anything, it kind of shows how bad the demons were getting the ass kicked up. Throw them in just ahead. Are you ready, girl? You know what? No. If it lets you do like prep time when we're this early on into a tutorial, there's a castle to explore. Oh great. Oh wow, you can just. I guess it's because you could have been moving this whole time. Anyway, let's see how you do, Mobius. Oh wow, that is strong. But I guess it shows how much demonkind was like either innately stronger or getting its pants kicked in by humans that like, you know, we're on the same level as the remnants. And I don't feel like we're gonna get our powers revoked or stripped away in any way. You know, maybe the equipment, but not even that. This feels pretty like standard. Bronze buckler. Is any of that better than what I currently got? Well, Eddie's shield is better than nothing. No helmet. A little disappointing. Oh well. Anyway, let's get going. Oh, this was the man's father. Not the man. This was the girl's father. I like how he's just called Knight Commander. I guess we'll never learn his name. Oh, the noble dude's here. I didn't even notice him and the knight. Nothing more dangerous than a cornered rat. Oh wow, they're just pointing it out. I mean, I kind of like how they're just like something that was about this, which I think I'll talk into more of the boss fight. Just how like casually fucked up everything is. It really just kind of shows like the state of the world. I like how Polka's like perfectly composed and Mobius is just like, dude, what the hell? Oh, this dude's absolutely dead. Dude got in Polka rage, he's absolutely dead. That sounded like something being like torn apart. What the hell? Oh, I just realized the BGM's at the top. Oh, that's nice. Acquire the ultimate skill, Demon Roots. Guess it's, no reason why we shouldn't use it. You know, ADTP might be the reason. I feel like they'll die before that. What's Naki Roots anyway? Manipulate a giant tree, like clay. Slightly increase. Oh, I noticed she's a lot more like supportive, and I kind of like that. Oh, that's the ambassador. Let's see, Drizzle. Quick swing. That target single enemy's blind spot always hits first. Raises TP by 25%. Let's go for this mage. Bye, buddy. I want to try to, like, go after the Night Last. I'm sure it doesn't do anything, but, like, okay. Yeah, let's just go after these guys. Lightning Decapitation. All or nothing strike of Demon Con survival on the line. Always strikes first, deal lightning damage to a single enemy. That's probably how we want to take on the commander. Oh, she's just... Yeah, I wasn't a fan of blow. We'll just leave her past that for now. You know what? You know what? Yeah, I might as well use the ancient, you know, the mesh. This guy definitely is the boss. Everyone else there was just playing support for him. Oh, nice blind. I mean, this might kill him before lightning decapitation does, but no, might as well. Oh, do or die. He's going all out, huh? I mean, good thing we beat him. He looked like he was about to get real tough. I'm still playing on cinematic mode, by the way. I know I said I'd probably look at like normal mode, but nah, I decided not to. Didn't even give him the honor of a name. Makes sense, I suppose. We got book! Hell yeah! Oh, he's alive. It's like, I'm actually really bad at this. Really shows the kind of, like, seemingly war epic we're on. Anyway, Chapter 1, Demons and Slaves. It's almost kind of like she was talking to herself. Nah, perhaps she was. You know what? And this seems like a good place to end off. You know, told you I was probably going to be trying to be more, you know, kind of smallerish episodes. But yeah, gonna end things off here. Next time on Let's Play Demon Roots, we're gonna... Well, the war's only just begun. See you guys then.